around the turn on the right.
They are supercars.
That's the worst. Good afternoon, everyone. It is another excruciatingly hot day in England. The heat wave continues, and I am at Cambridge Services, having just stopped for a delightful petrol station meal deal. Very, very glamorous. And me and the little Alfa are on our way to Rally for the Ages. So it's about a 150-mile journey in the scorching heat. It's about 28, 29 degrees today, and the Alfa, mercifully, so far, is behaving very well indeed. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it will continue this way and we won't have any upsets. So we are about an hour 45 away. So I've still got a fair amount of journey to go in the superheated sweat box that is the little Alfa. Unfortunately today we are running with no air conditioning and no fans, so it's safe to say it's pretty hot, but I'm going to carry on my journey in a minute, and hopefully, fingers crossed, without any dramas, we shall get to the hotel and I will catch up with you then.
Spicy sweet or nothing can
That's hot. So yeah, I got to the hotel, dropped my bags off, and then went downstairs to meet everyone. I decided not to really film too much on this day because I just wanted to get to know people and not shove a camera in their face immediately. So we went out for dinner, had some drinks, got to know each other, and then all went to bed before our first day behind the wheel of the 3 classic cars that we were driving for this weekend. Good morning from the Cotswolds. So we arrived here yesterday, had a dinner, met everyone, and I've just woken up bright and early this morning to get ready and film a few pieces before we begin our day of rallying. So today we're going to be driving these 3 cars. So we have a 1750 Alfa GTV, which is fairly familiar to me. We have an old Lancia in the Alitalia colours, which looks really cool and is probably my favourite so far. And then we have a MGB hardtop, which again looks really cool. The only issue is I tried to sit in that yesterday and my knees were very much colliding with the dashboard, so I think that car could be a bit of a struggle for me to drive, although we do have a few other quite tall drivers, so it's not just me who's feeling the pain. just had our driver's briefing and got familiarised with the road book. I've never done a TSD rally or a Tulip road book before, so this is all a bit of a learning experience for me. But I'm very excited. So we've all picked our names out of a hat and then randomly picked our car, and I'm paired up with Henry Catchpole and we are driving the MGB this morning. It's going to be an interesting one fitting in that car, and then we will be heading off to our first stop, which I think is just a little refreshment stop along the route. And then from there we will carry on the day, but I think we're leaving in about 20 minutes from now, which I can read on my lovely Tudor Ranger, which I've been lent for the weekend. And yeah, heading off soon, so very excited, and I would try to take you along with me. After hopping into the MG and squeezing our 6'5" frames into it, we settled into the drive and I started feeling my way around the road book.
So we went for a run this morning.
So you have been cheating?
That's it, yeah. Illegal wrecking was done.
I won't tell anyone.
Not if you want to win this thing,
No.
right?
There were a couple of wrong turns early on and one unexpectedly closed road, so the first part of the trip didn't exactly go to plan. But before long, we ended up at RH England, which was our first stop. After our little refreshment stop, I jumped behind the wheel of the MG and we carried on our journey. That's the worst avoidance I've ever done. Steered straight into it. Yeah. It was nice to get a bit of seat time, and the rest of the day was spent swapping cars, stopping in different cool places, having a lovely lunch, and then getting some seat time behind the Alfa 1750 that we'd be racing in the rally the next day. We eventually ended up heading back to the hotel, where we had a lovely dinner together and spent some time chatting before turning in for the night and getting a decent night's sleep before the rally kicked off on Saturday morning.
I've been able to understand a lot of things.
Good morning, everyone. It is bright and early on Saturday morning, and today is the day that we officially start the competitive rally. So Henry and I did a little bit of time in the Alfa yesterday, and as far as I'm concerned, we were a well-oiled machine. Definitely the tallest partnership in the event, with us both being about 6'5", so cramming two large men into a rather small Alfa has been interesting. We've been cozy, but yeah, generally all good. So today we'll be doing a little bit of extra rallying stuff. So rather than just doing the roadbook tulip notes, we will also be timed. So an extra element to my stress this morning, as I believe I'll be navigating first. However, I'm extraordinarily excited. This is actually extremely fun. I really enjoyed yesterday, and the little 1750 GTV is a peach. We were loving it. So flying down little English lanes in an Alfa on a bright sunny Friday, you really cannot complain too much. So everyone's just having a bit of breakfast, and then we will be heading off to Bicester Heritage, where the rally will begin. Okay everyone, I'm in the Alfa. We've got everything set up. We've just been through scrutineering and signed on for the event. And now I have many pieces of paper that look like this and confuse me hugely. So it's a lot to learn. I'm trying to navigate through it gracefully. Whether it will end up going well is a whole other story. But we have our road book and all of our directions, all of our timings. I think Henry's looking nervous about my navigational skills, but we will do our best. Ultimately, it's a nice day. We've got a 1970s Alfa, so we really can't complain regardless of how it goes, but we want to do well secretly. I think we're pretending we don't, but deep down we're both fairly competitive. So yeah, I'm going to do a bit of studying up on the road book and the timing cards, and then in about an hour we shall be setting off for our first test stage. Henry's going to be doing the driving. We might swap over at lunch depending on how things go, but yeah, all exciting, all nerve-wracking, all amazing. Happy day. After a bit of studying of the road book, our start time was 11:52 a.m. So we got in the Alfa, got it warmed up and headed off to the start line to begin the rally. At the start of the rally and before you head out on the roads, there are 2 test stages where the objective is to basically go as fast as you can around the course. At this point I was very glad that Henry was driving and not me. Hello, very well, thank you, very well.
Do you have your yellow time card there, please? Thank you. Bonus points as well. Well done for working out these times and putting that in.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
brilliant, well done. It's the right column and it's the right time. I knew I picked the right man in the silly seats. So.
Thank you much. Around the turn on the right, through the F, right entry around G, then over to H, left entry,
Then right off right.
we are round to I on the left, and then stop at the mark. Yeah, that was good time. Lovely, thank you very much. Thank you.
one, go! Perfect. Right entry round B, and then go round. Right entry round C, and we're doubling back on ourselves. Round that way. Right round D. And back. Excellent. Left entry round F, and then up there. Then we have our timing mark. Thank you.
Well done.
Lovely. Right, off. And then we are left entry round G. Flick around H. So hard. Yeah, round H. Round I. And then we're finished. Stop. Hey. Lovely. Back her in.
Exactly, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Which wheels were going to be?
We got there, didn't we? It was
Something was destroyed.
something was destroyed.
Lovely.
Enjoy
Thank you
your
very
day.
much.
Thank
Cheers.
Right,
Right,
so we
okay.
zero our trip up.
Zero.
Up,
Up on this one.
up there, I think so, yeah. I think it's up there. Will. Right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you
Have a good day. Okay, right. So once we get up there, okay. Yeah, so zero at the gate, and then we're going
Well,
left. Thank you. Yeah, that was excellent. That was amazing driving. Chucking it around. That was very cool. Right.
So after a couple of very exciting test stages, we were out on the road and beginning the part of the rally that's all about precision and timings. So as some of you may know, TSD rallying is not about flying around corners with the back end out or going as fast as you can. It's more about precision and following the road book and making sure you are where you're supposed to be at specific timings. It can be quite hard work, to be honest with you. There are a lot of instructions and a lot of different layouts in the road book. I don't know why they lay the road book out differently on different pages, but it certainly adds to the challenge of it. I spent most of the time not looking out the window, but instead with my head firmly piled into the book, barking out numbers to Henry so that he could know whether we needed to slow up or speed up. But yeah, no, I think we did pretty well. We had no mistakes in the first half of the day in terms of directions. I think the timings went pretty well, considering it was the first time we'd ever done it. And we ended up stopping for lunch, where you get around 45 minutes, an hour to take a break, get some food, and relax before heading on to the second half of the day.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's the thing. Okay, well, we've lost our redundancy. In 0.1 miles, there will be a wooden fence on the right, which should be at about 16 seconds. Ooh, bit of a ping. We are at 22 seconds, so it's 22 average.
Okay.
Okay, in 0.23. Okay, 0.23 miles, there will be a giveaway. We're turning right, and we should aim for 54 seconds. So 10 seconds to go.
The second half of the day went much like the first, but in reverse. So we're back out onto the roads immediately to do our timed sections and follow the road book. And then once we got back to Bicester Heritage, it was straight into 2 test stages where, again, the goal was to go as fast as we possibly could.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. Left entry round B. Remember, we're on for the timing stop.
It's kind of, we're here, so kind of we're still smiling and talking to each other and even stabbing with a pen or anything. How you doing? Alright, good. Suffering this one day. Yeah. All sorts of other things.
Keep going, and then left into round J. Oh, shame.
And that was that for the day. Unfortunately, we had a little misstep in the final test stage. We ended up getting a little confused about where we were going, which lost us a bit of time, but generally it went really, really well. And so we finished up for the day, drove around, took the checkered flag, and then we could finally relax for a bit. So yeah, I was really pleased with how it went. There was no tears, no fighting in the car, no one stabbed each other with a pen, so generally very, very good. Hello. No worries. Hey. Amazing. Yay. Brilliant. Right. That's it. Our sorry legacy has come to an end. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that was quite chaotic, predictably, but we made it back in one piece, which is excellent. I am pretty knackered. It was quite full on being navigator, you know, you're just constantly nosing book, checking timings and bits and pieces, but it was a lot of fun, and I can actually see myself doing more of this in the future. So yeah, brilliant day, brilliant day. We're just waiting for the overall positions to come in. They have the positions for the first half of the day, and Henry and I came 11th overall out of 80 cars, which is not bad for not bad for the first time of doing it. So very pleased with that. I don't think that's down to my navigational skills. I think that's probably down to Henry's excellent wheelmanship. So yeah, but we're still waiting for the second half of the results to come through, so we shall see. And then there will be a little podium, I hear. So everything is over. I'm in the Alfa, my Alfa this time. We dropped a couple of places after the second lot of timings came through. We ended up 15th overall out of 80 cars. So Not the result we wanted, but I think we can be pretty happy with that considering it's our first time. So yeah, good day, amazing day. And now I have a 3-hour drive back to Suffolk, which after spending a whole day in a very hot and sweaty Alfa, I'm not loving the idea of doing 3 more hours of it, but looking forward to getting home and chilling out. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.